What's up everyone and welcome back to the City Insider. Today let's get started with Jack Grealish wants to win Euro 2024. Gareth Southgate has introduced a wealth of talent since taking over as national team manager from Sam Allardyce in 2016, but is yet to end the Three Lions' long wait for a second piece of men's international silverware. Semi-final and quarter-final World Cup exits came before and after a run to the Euro 2020 final where England were beaten on penalties by Italy. But Manchester City winger Grealish has revealed the squad believes it has what it takes to get over the line at the tournament next year. He told The Times, "We feel now is the perfect time to succeed together. You look at the talent we have: Harry Kane, Jude Bellingham, Bukayo Saka, Phil Foden, Marcus Rashford, Declan Rice, all these players, it's just unbelievable. The defenders as well. Kyle Walker is what now, 33. I said to him the other day, mate, I think this is the best I've ever seen you. This is one we're really looking at to try and win the tournament. Imagine how amazing it would be for the country. We do feel this is our time. Definitely that swagger and that belief within ourselves, we have that now." Man City ready to treble wages of wonderkid. Manchester City are set to treble promising academy graduate Oscar Bobb's salary. According to the Mirror, Bobb will put pen to paper on a new long-term deal that will tie him up to the Etihad until 2029. The 20-year-old has 3 years left on his £12,000 a week contract with City, but his salary will rise to £36,000 per week following his promotion into Pep Guardiola's first team. Guardiola rates the winger very highly and is confident he can follow in the footsteps of other academy successes, such as Phil Foden and Rico Lewis. In fact, the Norway international's development convinced the Spanish tactician he can afford to offload Cole Palmer to Chelsea in the summer. Bobb has already made 5 appearances for the treble winners this season. One of them saw the Norwegian starting against Newcastle in the Carabao Cup. And despite City's early exit, Guardiola sang Bobb's praises after his first ever start for the team. He said, "Oscar was more than brilliant in all parts, offense and defense. He's played as a number 10, as a striker, as a winger. We know in the pockets in the middle he moves really well, his intensity is good, he works without the ball." Bobb also made his senior international debut with Norway this month as he played in the Euro 2024 qualifiers against Cyprus and Spain. Big update on Man City pursuit of Eberechi. Man City continue to monitor the situation of Crystal Palace star Eberechi despite failing to land him during the summer window, sources have told Football Insider. The treble winners were instead forced to move for Wolves midfielder Matheus Nunes, who joined Pep Guardiola's side in the final throes of the summer window, but Man City remain keen on who is yet to put pen to paper on a new deal at the Etihad Stadium. Football Insider revealed on the 26th of August that the midfielder is valued by Crystal Palace at around £70 million. Sources say Guardiola and City sporting director Ksiki Begiristain are both huge admirers of the versatile attacking midfielder. The England international has recently suffered a hamstring injury which ruled out his inclusion in the latest Three Lions squad, according to the London Evening Standard, the 3rd of October. He could be out until mid-November with the problem. Has made 9 appearances across all competitions this season, notching 1 goal and 2 assists. He notched 10 goals and 4 assists in 40 appearances in the 2022-23 campaign as Palace recorded a mid-table finish. The 25-year-old joined the Eagles from Queen's Park Rangers in 2020 and has gone on to become a key player for the club, notching 20 goals and 13 assists in 112 appearances. Has also broken through for England at senior level, making 2 appearances for Gareth Southgate's side, including in the friendly win over Scotland last month. Man City sit 3rd in the Premier League after back-to-back losses against Wolves and Arsenal. Crystal Palace sit 9th in the table despite the absences of and fellow star man Michael Olise. Man City could now sign Toni Kroos. As Manchester City continue to get linked with a move for Toni Kroos, it is worth looking back at the praise afforded to him by Xavi in 2017. With Pep Guardiola believed to be dreaming of signing the German maestro, as per a report by Defensa Central on Friday, this has emerged as one of the most surprising transfer rumours in recent weeks. If Manchester City do end up signing Toni Kroos in the summer, they would be bringing in a midfielder who Xavi paid the ultimate compliment 6 years ago, as quoted by Marca. Branded as one of the best players he has ever seen and coached by Pep Guardiola, the 33-year-old is an absolute legend of the game. Many believe that the ex-Bayern Munich technician has been a part of one of, if not the greatest midfield trio alongside Luka Modric and Casemiro at Real Madrid. Back in 2017, Xavi tipped Manchester City link midfielder Toni Kroos as the heir to his throne. I think that Kroos is the engine of Real Madrid. He has a way of playing that reminds me a lot of myself. He is like my successor on the field. It's fair to say that Xavi was right in handpicking Manchester City target Toni Kroos as his successor, as the pair are extremely similar players. In fact, the aging midfielder might be the greatest controller the game has ever seen after the now Barcelona boss, while Kroos remains a top player to this day. The Sky Blues simply have no reason to secure his services. At 33 years of age, Toni Kroos is only going to decline from a physical and qualitative perspective when the treble winners could simply target a younger profile of midfielder with a higher upside to their game, with Kevin De Bruyne already being 32, Mateo Kovacic set to turn 30 next May. Manchester City should not even consider signing an aging player like the World Cup winner. Lescott shares what he is disappointed about at Man City right now. Julian Lescott has shared the one thing that disappoints him the most at Manchester City right now. The man who made 160 appearances for Manchester City was speaking to the Daily Mail about the citizens. So, what did Julian Lescott say about Manchester City? Well, the 41-year-old revealed that he has been left saddened by the lack of appreciation shown for Manchester City's historic treble win. Lescott said, "It's been taken for granted a bit because they are favourites for competitions that they enter. The expectation is for them to do it, and then you have people asking, can they do it again? It's unfair to put that level of burden on them and not glamorize what they achieved last season. That's the biggest thing for me. The treble hasn't been glamorized as much as it should have been. I think only 5 teams have ever done it in history. That's the only thing I'm disappointed with. The treble is quickly forgotten, and we're now on to the next season. But for me, the treble is still the treble. It's an amazing achievement." Lescott has basically answered his own complaint towards the end there. And that's the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to support me.